This is probably why he's looking so relaxed here at the O2, because nothing like that's going to happen. So.
Big right hand again, he tries Casimero. And a tough upbringing as well, it was hard on the streets of Cebu City. And just started to dig in some body shots and really winging them.
You see,
big uppercut, and Edwards felt that. And that's a breakthrough there for Casimero. Just staggered Edwards.
Facing the floor, open glove, and what happens? You'll catch the uppercut at least.
Big hooks going in from Casimero, who feels he's more powerful, stronger, and in charge. And look at that.
Tonight he is the challenger from Epsom, Surrey, England, the undefeated Charlie Edwards. He is the former IBF light flyweight world champion. He is the reigning and defending IBF flyweight champion of the world. From Ormoc City, Philippines, Escuadro Alas, John Riel Casimero.
Okay, boys, if I call break, you take one step back. Don't let any punches go on the back of the head. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck, boys.
Can Charlie Edwards make it sweet 15 and add to that list? But he's got to derail the tough, rugged, strong, deceptively powerful John Riel Casimero. Vastly experienced, Paulie. He's been around all over the world.
Charlie Edwards uncomfortable, knowing he hasn't been in with the quality as a professional at this level.
This is a youngster. He's 23. He could be mistaken for 16 or 17, and maybe he feels pretty tough for his slender physique. We'll find out more here.
Charlie's still trying to settle into the fight. Oh, and then big right hand, nice right hand there by Casimero. Totally agree with you, Dave. I would like to see, once Charlie warms up, how he gets things going.
He's been so confident, Charlie Edwards, since he took the challenge. He accepted it straight away. He watched a couple of rounds of Casimero, and he thought, I can do this guy. He's a plodder.
Jab a little bit. Maybe touch with it sometimes. Don't always throw it so hard. And then see if you get a reaction out of Casimero. Maybe you can counter his counter off with that.
Toe-to-toe there. And Casimero trying to drag him in, Dave.
He's got to be careful in the exchanges, Charlie. He really has. He doesn't want to be hooking with this guy.
It's a 12-round boxing exhibition. That was the idea from Team Edwards. Now he's got to implement it.
Yeah, you see, he's heavily relying on that one single heavy jab.
Yeah.
Maybe even double up the jab. If you're not going to feint with it, if you're not going to touch with it, so you can jab, you can counter off his shot.
Taking out that right hand again, Casimero, just trying to get his combinations flowing.
He's the taller guy, but he's struggling a lot to land that jab. He's not making use of his height.
Yeah, because he's throwing it the same speed. He's throwing that same speed jab.
I don't think Casimero's having to work hard to get in range to hit him, which you would hope that early doors, Charlie would be making him work hard, use his legs.
When you come, you've got to come back out tight. Yeah.
Is he as experienced over the course of rounds, 3-minute professional rounds, to take this title, bring it back to Britain? Because Casimero has seen many different styles. He's that much further down the track, Paulie.
Clearly, the jab is part of the repertoire here
For something. If he's not there, then get your feet out of there.
Nat Ruinerong in Beijing, and before that he held the light flyweight crown. So he's been operating around world class for a few years now.
And learning fights along the way. But, it's refreshing to see kids that coming out of Team GB wanting to take a big step. Maybe sometimes you look at a video, you look at taper fighters, and you don't think they're as good as what they are. They get in the ring and they read fights a little bit better.
I don't really see Charlie panicking. I just feel like he has to believe in himself a little bit more. I think he has the sharper of the two guys as far as offense. The punches behind that jab. Either more jabs or a right hand and a hook after it. As Casimero is wasting less energy, but he's making it count more when he throws.
Yep, some neat punches from Edwards, but those right hands, you can feel them more from Casimero. Eye-catching for the judges, Dave.
Eye-catching without doubt.
Tough Filipino Riel Casimero, who's coming early. He's got a really big, and he's ready for anything Charlie Edwards can throw at him. He was saying himself, Casimero, that he was once like Edwards, and he admires his ambition.
He's traveled the world and fought all over the world, so he knows what it's like to have to make defenses on the road as well.
He's actually had to escape a riot too in the ring in Argentina when he beat Luis Alberto Lazare for the interim IBF light flyweight title. It all kicked off, and I think Sean Gibbons broke a couple of ribs in there. There was a big punch up. They were hiding under the canvas.
That's the thing, Adam. When you beat these fighters in their house, their fans aren't particularly happy about it.
This is probably why he's looking so relaxed here in the O2, because nothing like that's going to happen. So
big right hand again. He tries Casimero. And a tough upbringing as well. It was hard on the streets of Cebu City. And just started to dig in some body shots and really winging them.
You see it?
Oh, big uppercut. And Edwards felt that. And that's a breakthrough there for Casimero. Just staggered Edwards. And now he knows he's in deep.
This is what I mean by Charlie has to settle into it. Yep.
There's a swagger, isn't there? There's a cool, calm, methodical approach. 14 stoppages he has, and that's a body shot, which is going to slow the legs of Edwards down.
Charlie's only showing the legs. He's not, and he's going to have to settle down.
He is cut, though. Casimero, left eye. Well, there's something that's gone wrong for the champion, but not much. Now we're into the fifth round. That will go to the scorecards, of which surely on yours, Riel Casimero is way ahead. For ambition and maybe freshness, but is this turning into real man against boy here? He thought Charlie Edwards is a bit young, maybe he'll go for a European title next, but Charlie took it, and Danny Vaughan has got the belief that he can pull this off over the 12 rounds.
Right here, you want to see Charlie be first in these kind of moments. Especially when Casimero misses. You got to initiate the offense right back.
Oh, that right hand again, just waiting for the counter. Good shot.
I'll give him a little confidence. He needs a little bit of confidence.
These jabs that he's shooting are terrific, but a lot of them are not landing the way they need to, and he's not following them up with anything substantial.
It is better, though, from Charlie Edwards, doubling up the jab.
But then he'll land a big right hand here and there, and it'll match whatever Charlie's doing. Because Charlie can win the round on controlling the range.
And this is only the 57th for Charlie Edwards. That's the difference.
He's going to look for that all night. And that body shot. I was just about to say, and the body shot. I expect him to throw a lot more body shots than this.
So the judges, they'll be looking at work rate or accuracy.
Yeah, you know, you just don't allow Casimero to get into an encumbered zone. You win more rounds than you lose, you win the fight.
You see, you look at Casimero, how he's loaded up on every single shot.
He would go out and make a statement early that Edwards would fold as he lands another body shot, but
it's every time so far.
But he's showing grit, isn't he, Edwards? Keep his composure, stick to the tactics. No real panic, Dave.
No, he may look like a young baby, but you look at him and how he's fighting. He's showing a lot of toughness in there. He's shot fight or not, whether you win it or not, he's going to improve.
Just a bit of reddening around the left ear of Charlie Edwards.
Another thing he did in the corner, they told more of the right hand go to his own right, which would take him away from the Casimero right hand. And Casimero, dare I say, for the first time looked a little befuddled that round.
Oh. Good right hand to the head, though. We'll watch the leaky defense. Edwards, is he going to take risks? Is he going to get back behind that jab?
And he's getting it now. Why? Both times he got hit with right hands this round, he was going to his left.
Casimero did lose to Amnet Ruarong in June last year, but apart from that, recent form has been knockout form. A win in 11, a win in 1, in 2, in 4. That's the power that he has, especially if he continues to land the body shots like that. It's happened, I think, 3 times in his career. One time he was 5 3/4 pounds above the weight limit.
So that's not a guy that makes his weight limit easy.
That means he had an extra meal during the week. a meal that wasn't healthy either.
That's a good little body shot.
He's going to be told to keep them up here, Casimero. He had a warning a little bit of time ago by Steve Gray, but he's starting to just get through, and Edwards felt that. Oh, big shots here from Casimero, and Charlie Edwards has to hold on and cling. And has he got the experience and knowledge and know how to do it?
He keeps ducking the same way. Casimero knows he keeps throwing the uppercut. Charlie has to make an adjustment in the way he's slipping that shot. Hand in front of your face, palm facing the floor, open glove, and what happens? You'll catch the uppercut at least.
Big hooks going in from Casimero, who feels he's more powerful, stronger, and in charge. And look at that. From the USA, Danrek taps it down from the Philippines. I wonder how they're seeing things. They might not be needed if this ferocious attack from Casimero continues. He wants the knockout here.
This round.
There's the body shot again. Shown a decent chin here, as you said earlier, Dave, Charlie Edwards, but can he take sustained punishment?
Get and set up Casimero. Casimero was actually doing it to him there. Big right hand.
It's another one. Oh, and he's just gripping down on that gum shield, Charlie Edwards, and all the hours of training and in the young pros. But this is real, and this is world championship level, and it is tough, Paulie. You've been there so many times.
Yeah, and Charlie now is using his legs. He's just trying to escape. It's just Edwards needs to be consistent with his jab on the outside, not take these big shots, and come back with a counter. I do believe Casimero needs to be countered to be domesticated a little bit.
You know, he's not got the experience of, look at that, the body shots that he's taking there. They hurt and they stay with you.
And this is what it is to be a top pro and a top amateur. You know, sometimes people see the Olympics that just passed and they see the handful of pros that were there look bad and they say, oh, well, maybe the amateurs can compete. Not in a 12-round fight. This is the thing about being a pro.
Up him all, you know, for the first 4 or 5 rounds, and then I'm sure they expect it to become a hard fight where he had to show his guts after in the later stage of the fight.
Nice right hand there by Edwards a second ago.
Tom Stalker living and breathing every moment of it, bellowing instructions.
Ayaw maglabay kung sulit ha. Ayaw sa akin una kung sulit. Daan-daan
Yeah, you know,
Already in round number 10, 9 minutes to go.
Charlie needs to finish a big finish to this fight, and I like how he's holding his ground. At least he started the round holding his ground. You got to make the decision here. What are you going to do? You're going to go for it, or are you going to settle with the points loss?
Good right hand from Edwards.
Nice right hand.
Were the team, Dave, right to take the opportunity here, or would you have waited, say, a year or two?
I'd have been beat. You might as well get beat in a world title fight, you know?
As many of you are there, Dave. You struggled when you were in that division.
Listen, when I boxed, way back, there was about 26 fighters in Britain. Now,
Beautiful shot.
Walked into it.
Straight into it. And he's hurt badly here, Charlie Edwards. He's going to do very well to recover. He's brave. He gets to his feet. His legs have gone. He's being asked to walk forward. Steve Gray's giving him every opportunity. Every opportunity. Casimero wants to get on with it. There's over a minute left.
He's got to hold.
Does he have the experience to hold? Can he recover from that? I don't think so. Steve Gray holds it. It is over. Riel Casimero successfully defends his IBF title on the road again. And it was a brave effort from Charlie Edwards.
minute 57 seconds of round number 10. Referee Steve Gray stops the contest. In his opinion, Charlie Edwards in no position to continue. The winner, and still the IBF flyweight champion of the world, Riel Casimero.